Brushes matter. Most of the artists you see on the internet usually say brushes don't matter, but how come all of them have their own custom brushes? So, why do they say it? Because, unlike beginners, they can make most of the brushes work for them. They also know how to change the brush and the settings, but if you're someone who has just started digital art, well, it's going to seem way more complicated because when you're a beginner artist, if you just pick up any random brush, chances are your art is going to look crappy. Well, mine did too, so it's totally okay. So, try out some brushes, notice which ones you like, and watch some videos about how different brushes are used. Download some from the other artists, experiment as much as you want, and create something you like. Practicing line work. Line work is a fundamental skill in both digital and traditional art. Since drawing is all about lines, it is like the building blocks of your drawing. Before we dive into the finer details, we start with thin and thick strokes to capture the essence of forms and movements with the help of gesture drawing. If you're new to art, here's a tip. Spend some time practicing lines and gesture drawing. Art school often assign tasks where you draw simple shapes and movements many times. Sadly, many beginners miss this step and realize it's important much later. So, if you're just beginning your art journey, I highly recommend taking out the time to master line work and gesture drawing. Remember to practice drawing lines and basic shapes. It doesn't matter which style you like or what you want to pursue, these skills will help you lay a strong foundation. Not to mention, with line weight added, it helps you give a more of a 3D look than a simple 2D figure. Learning shortcuts. I know learning shortcuts might seem a big task in itself, but shortcuts are easy. Here, let me teach you. B stands for brush, E for eraser, R for rotating the canvas, and L for lasso tool. How simple was that, right? You just learned 4 simple shortcuts in less than 30 seconds. Honestly, these shortcuts are going to save you so much time that you are never going to regret it. However, these same shortcuts may not work for every single software, so I want you to do a quick search for the ones that work for the app you use. You can also practice drawing straight, slant lines, circles, simple characters, or anything you like to help you get better with drawing smoother and continuous lines. It's definitely going to make your drawings more sharper and smoother. Quantity versus quality. When you're a beginner artist, the last thing I want you to worry about is the result. Remember, the reason why you started drawing is because you like doing it and it makes you happy. So, instead of worrying about the result and being disappointed when the art does not look like as you wanted it to, I want you to delete it. Yes, seriously, delete it. This will help you not to get too attached while keeping you to move forward in your art journey. Sometimes people get too disappointed because they get too caught up with the results and eventually give up. Remember, your best art is going to be your next one. So keep on drawing anything and everything you want and you will definitely get better. Watching courses. Wait, I know this sounds expensive, but I will share something that does not cost any money and is just as good. Many times, when you ask artists on advice about how to get better, the reply is usually just practice. Well, even though that is true, I wish it to be a little bit more accurate, like do this, do that, and not just a simple answer like practice more and you will get better. I don't want that. I think that's where the courses help us the most. These courses have a purpose and they provide us a clear goal and steps on how to achieve it. And many of these courses also have an option on submitting your work and getting feedback from the artist. I think that's really helpful. Not only can they show you the exact mistakes you have made, also, if you don't want to purchase courses, you can just download books and learn from them. I feel like books are far more superior than courses. I know it's kind of old school and people don't really like reading books that much, but if you really want to learn, then that's the only way to go. Copy your favorite artist. I don't really know how to explain this one, so I will just show it to you instead. I'm pretty sure most of you already know who Colleen is, so I'm just going to use one of her work as reference here. Also, this one is only for study purposes and to help you in better understanding of your favorite artist. In this way, you can use a single character as your base to study multiple work of different artists. You can also use it to figure out how your character look in different environments and settings. I would like to include this as a warning. Do not go around using this technique and claim it as your own work. You can literally get sued for this. Always remember to give the credit to the artist you are referencing from and ask permission directly if you can before posting it online. Well, that is all for today. See you in the next video.